Howdy, folks, and welcome back to a World of Tanks replay with your host, Bjorn. And today I have for you Kadicha in his Centurion 1. We're going to stick with calling this guy Bruce, because I introduced him as Bruce a while ago because I bollocksed his name. So what he actually has here, it looks like, and I don't know if he actually has the top engine, but he definitely has the 20-pounder gun. He has the top turret, which also means he has the tracks. And what you have here is actually the Centurion Mark III. Short history of the Centurion tank. Well, the Mark I's got a very short history. It was the very first introduction of the brand new Universal tank, and this was actually at the very end of World War II, about the same time as actually the Pershing was being introduced. The Centurion 1 actually saw no action during World War II, just because of how late it was. No troops were actually trained on the vehicle yet, things like that. But what the plan was is they want the British military, they want to get away from the whole idea of cruiser tanks and the whole idea of infantry tanks and go to what they were coining at the time as Universal tank. Basically, the idea is one tank to do every job. It must have worked out pretty good, considering this is the great-great-great-grandfather of the current main battle tanks. So this would actually be the very first of the main battle tank, although some could consider the Panther as being the first main battle tank, which actually the Panther's role would actually be the role of a main battle tank. So let's begin here. We have a Tier 8 medium tank and a Tier 10 match on Himmelsdorf. This tank's a sniper, not a brawler. Let's see how this plays out. Now, more can be said about the Centurion. The Centurion Mark III was one of the most produced models of Centurion tanks of all the marks. The Centurion would actually, well, the Centurion is actually still in service in various countries, no longer with British, because now they have the Challenger 2. But this would remain in service for a long time and actually have many variants, many marks. It's still in service with some countries today. It did see service with Canada. It saw service like everywhere in Europe. At one point, this tank was actually one of the most popular tanks up until the Leopard 1, which then the Leopard 1 started replacing Centurion, and Leopard 1 would become known as the Euro tank. That being said, it's a good, in World of Tanks, I'm not overly fond of this tank. I like the Centurion 7-1 better. The Centurion Mark 7 is an amazing vehicle. So let's see what we got here. We've got a lot of heavy tanks coming up this hill. This is an encounter battle, by the way. Yeah, sure thing there, buddy. Just jump right on in that shit. The other thing I can say about the vehicle is it's fairly mobile. It's not the most mobile. It does have a pretty strong turret. And the biggest foreign purchaser of this tank was actually the United States. Not for their own use. We never used the Centurion tank. We had our own tanks, but we would buy these. We bought these tanks to give to American allies, which is also one reason why the tank got so widespread. This essentially was, you could say, the NATO standard tank. So there we go. You just put a round in the side of the object there. Just bounce the shot. And there's the kill shot. Hey, he spotted. He better book it hard. He's in the open field. Batch Hat 12T knows he's coming. He's ready for him. Lucky shot. Still chasing the 12T. Got the auto lock on him at least. And yeah, that's why I didn't like the Centurion. That shit happens way too often in this tank. Oh, lucky shot. So RNG's on his side right now. I'm telling you what, I had this tank. I know better. Oh, shit. Surprise! Uh-oh. Oh, he got lucky bouncing that shot from the UDAS. Run away! Oh, wait a minute. Oh, he's got the right idea here. Or at least he's trying to. Try to get the UDAS. Uh-oh. And okay. That was smart on the part of the UDAS. And there's the kill shot. There we go. That's the end of the game. So yeah, pretty ripping game by Bruce. Got a class 1. Did almost 2,700 damage. Not too shabby. And bounced 390. Didn't really bounce a whole lot. Didn't really need to. He's number 3 in damage overall, and a tier 10 match. Yeah, I'd say he did well. So I'd say he's also probably enjoying the Centurion 1, to say that much. But there you go. Another World of Tanks replay. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you next time.